Associationism and Enlightenment, Thought, Foundations of Early Psychology. The Associationists, Foundations of British Empiricism and Psychology. Associationism refers to a philosophical and psychological framework that emphasizes the association of ideas as the fundamental basis of mental life. The key figures in this school of thought include Thomas Hobbes, John Locke, and David Hume, three major British thinkers whose works shaped early psychological theory in the 16th to 18th centuries. Thomas Hobbes, 1588–1679, Mechanical Materialism and Association. Thomas Hobbes, one of the earliest proponents of associationism, was born in Wiltshire, England. Educated at Oxford, he became closely affiliated with the aristocratic Cavendish family and was deeply influenced by his travels across Europe, where he engaged with major intellectuals such as Galileo and Descartes. Hobbes is most renowned for his political philosophy, particularly in Leviathan, 1651, but his contributions to psychology are equally significant. A staunch materialist, Hobbes argued that all phenomena, including mental activities, are governed by physical laws. He considered humans as complex machines and mental states as results of motion within the body. Hobbes proposed that external stimuli cause internal motion, which, when repeated or habitual, leads to associations between ideas. He emphasized three principles as central to the association of ideas. Habit. Repeated exposure creates connections. Wish. Desires link various thoughts and emotions. Repetition. Frequent pairings of events or stimuli reinforce their association. Hobbes also aligned with Aristotelian empiricism, rejecting introspection in favor of knowledge through sensory experience. John Locke, 1632–1704, Tabula rasa and empirical epistemology. John Locke, another pivotal figure in British empiricism, was educated at Christ Church, Oxford, and trained in both philosophy and medicine. His major work, An Essay Concerning Human Understanding, 1690, laid the groundwork for modern conceptions of the mind. Locke famously rejected the notion of innate ideas, proposing instead that the human mind at birth is a tabula rasa, blank slate, shaped entirely by experience. According to Locke, all ideas stem from sensation, external stimuli received through the senses, reflection, internal processing and interpretation of these sensations. For Locke, knowledge results from the associations formed between ideas through repeated experience and reasoning. He supported the use of observation over introspection, in line with Aristotelian empiricism, and emphasized the importance of reasoning in linking simple ideas into complex ones. David Hume, 1711–1776, Empirical Skepticism and Causal Association. David Hume extended Locke's empiricism while introducing a skeptical critique of rational certainty. Educated in Edinburgh, Hume published A Treatise of Human Nature, 1739, in which he developed his psychological and philosophical views. Hume argued that all knowledge derives from sensory impressions and their mental representations. Ideas. He introduced the concept of causal association, where the mind naturally links events occurring in succession, creating beliefs about cause and effect. However, he maintained that such beliefs are habits of thought rather than logical necessities. For instance, our expectation that the sun will rise tomorrow is based on repeated experience, not rational proof. Hume, 1739–2000. Hume also distinguished between calm passions, e.g., moral sentiments, violent passions, e.g., love and hate. These emotions, according to Hume, shape behavior and are central to understanding human psychology. The French Enlightenment and the Revolution's influence on psychology. The French Revolution, 1789, marked a turning point in political and intellectual history, fostering secular and scientific approaches to understanding human nature. It catalyzed a shift away from religious and feudal explanations of society toward empirical and rational ones that also influence psychology. Denis Diderot, 1713–1784. Observation and Materialism. Denis Diderot was a French philosopher, writer, and co-editor of the Encyclopédie, one of the Enlightenment's seminal works. Influenced by Hobbesian materialism, Diderot believed that all cognitive processes, such as thought and memory, emerged from the physical brain. He emphasized empirical observation as the foundation of knowledge, experimentation as the path to human advancement, knowledge as a tool not only for understanding but for empowering humanity. Diderot's views presaged the experimental methods of modern psychology and highlighted the applied value of science in improving human life. Auguste Comte, 1798–1857. Positivism and the Science of Society. Auguste Comte, the founder of positivism and modern sociology, was born in France just after the Revolution. Educated in Paris, Comte developed a systematic approach to studying society and the human mind. He introduced the law of 3 stages of intellectual development. Theological stage, events explained by supernatural forces. Metaphysical stage, abstract philosophical explanations. Scientific, positive stage, explanations based on observation, experimentation, and reason. Comte argued that, like physical sciences, the study of human behavior should rely on empirical data and observable facts. He discouraged speculation on causes and instead emphasized data collection and the classification of facts. He also suggested that the same natural laws governing animals and plants apply to humans, advocating for a scientific and deterministic view of human behavior. The Associationists and Enlightenment thinkers laid critical groundwork for modern psychology. Their emphasis on observation, empiricism, and the association of ideas helped transition the study of the mind from philosophical speculation to empirical science. From Hobbes's mechanical materialism to Comte's scientific sociology, their legacy continues to influence psychological thought today. Write in comment section if you need slides or PDF notes for free. Thank you for watching. Like and share this video. Also subscribe the channel and press on bell icon so you can get more informative video notifications.